Good afternoon. Fullarton Connexions is a social enterprise based in Irvine. We exist as a creative crossroads for caring relationships and a hub for the local community, leading people into community and ultimately to Christ. Research carried out into the Fullarton and Harbourside area revealed it to be a place of high deprivation, social isolation, unemployment, drug and alcohol addiction, child poverty. So to address these needs, we opened up a new purpose-built building, as you see there, in March 2016, and it serves as the outreaching arms of the church, providing hospitality and welcome for all. Neil Urquhart, who's with me, was the minister of Fullarton Parish Church for the last 29 years, and Connexions is one of the strategies of the church for achieving their mission statement, together to share the love of Jesus and make disciples through prayer, worship, learning and example, reaching out to our community and beyond with a vision for the future. So in practice, you could say that we're sort of the Robin Hood of Irvine. We rent out our meeting space to corporate businesses and organisations, and we provide high-quality catering, which generates an income to fund our service to the local community. We have a 3-tier costing system, enabling us to charge corporate rate for business activities such as conferences, networking events, seminars, board meetings, etc. And we've hosted a significant number of these types of events, having worked in partnership with the NHS, Police Scotland, North Ayrshire Council, Prince's Trust, and even the odd Go For It event as well. The income we generate from the enterprise side of our business enables us to fund ministry within the local community with a heavily subsidised community rate and also a charity rate for which we receive either it's free or we receive a nominal donation. Our missional output takes many forms, including a job club, several addiction support groups, dignified food provision, cookery classes, support groups for those with disability or isolation issues, and numerous volunteering opportunities too. And our subsidised rates are able to go to those that meet our outcomes within the local community. So the award-winning Cafe Solace is a weekly partnership with the Alcohol and Drug Partnership within North Ayrshire and staffed entirely by people in recovery from addiction. They use the cafe every Tuesday evening to serve a nutritious 3-course meal for £1.70 using ingredients generated by local supermarkets. We currently have 120 volunteers on our books, a proportion of which are from the church and with a growing number from the local community as well. People come in and they're met by customarily warm welcome. They want to get involved and help in serving others.
So we encourage and celebrate our volunteers with a Spotlight Award and annual thank you meal where we get together to eat, play games and enjoy building community. The latest of these events was held in September, at which over 60 volunteers were in attendance. Volunteering with Fullarton Connexions gives people a chance to discover a sense of belonging in community and has been instrumental for some in developing confidence and skills to take forward into life and employment. One volunteer, Stephen, has volunteered with us for a number of years. We recently subsidised him to qualify as a PAT tester, which spurred him to a course in electrical insulation and gave him the confidence to secure paid employment. Of course, the main reason we do what we do is to help people experience the love of Jesus and encourage them to take steps towards him. We believe discipleship starts wherever a person is at. We have a prayer room that's open to the public and practice a rhythm of twice daily prayer, which is integral to our community life. William has been volunteering with us since June. He had no connection with church or faith, but through the relationships built up with our staff, he's been on a journey of discipleship, and he now attends morning prayer every day and has begun reading the Bible and asking questions about God. He recently decided to open himself up to God, which is a real joy. Ashley and Esther share the role of Connections Development Coordinator, a position funded by Go For It and Robertson Trust. They followed God's invitation to move to Scotland with their 4 children in July 2017 to take up the role of further developing Connections' work in building the kingdom of God in Irvine. As well as the hospitality that Connections provides, there's also an outreach element to what we do. Some of the aforementioned groups and activities fall into this category, such as Teen Challenge, Grub and Gospel. But further to that, we also run a youth and community project, working with schools and families in the local area. This is headed up by Lindsay Forsyth. And our husband, Stuart, is our sports development worker. He heads up our sports ministry, running activities such as walking football, late night league, and helping combat isolation mental and physical health struggles and promoting spiritual benefits of healthy living. Fullarton Connexions is a really great place to work, and with so much going on, it can be a challenge at times to manage the growth and steer things in the right direction. Growing the project over the last 3 years, as Martin said, has been likened to building an aeroplane in mid-flight. It's exciting, it's scary, and it's incredibly rewarding. Thank you.